Can you beat a Pokemon Sword and Shield hardcore Nuzlocke using only Psychic types? For this run, we have a variety of encounters we can get, some of which are even dual typings and will help for the later game. A couple of things to note are, 1, the Nuzlocke technically can't start until we get our first Psychic type encounter, which will be in the wild area, or if I can get Blipbug to evolve into Dottler prior to unlocking access to the wild area. 2, I will not be allowing encounters from any DLC. This means no Crown Tundra or Isle of Armor, so rip Abra. Also, I will allow myself only one initial wild area encounter while getting more later on for each additional gym badge we obtain. If you don't know the rules of a hardcore Nuzlocke, the basics are I can't use items in battle, I have to play on set mode, and I can't level my Pokemon above the level cap, which is set based on the next gym's ace. However, I do play with soft level caps, so going one level above the cap won't matter. The full list of rules are down below in the description, so definitely check that out if you have any further questions. Hardcore Nuzlockes are all the rage right now, and this challenge seemed fun to make, but I did quickly realize that half of the trainers in Sword and Shield counter Psychic types, which will make it extremely difficult, so make sure you watch all the way to the end of the video to find out if it's even possible. Also, make sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. I need to feed my doggo. We start our journey off by choosing the girl character because who in their right mind chooses to be the boy character nowadays, am I right? Since the theme in this video is Psychic types, we name ourselves Sabrina after the most psychotic gym leader of them all. As for our starter, we choose Scorbunny to give Hop and his brother Leon, aka the man-child. I mean, no hate, but bro, you kind of look like a 12-year-old with the whole cape getup, but anyway. We chose Scorbunny to give Hop and Leon an edge over our Psychic types as both the Sobble and Grookey line have access to Bug and Dark-type moves. After mistakenly naming the starter Bug instead of Bugs after Bugs Bunny, I try to escape, I mean leave town without telling my mom first. I know, I'm such a horrible daughter, so here's the clip of me forgetting because I thought it would be funny to include it in. Oh no, guys, how bad of a kid am I that I forgot to tell my mom where the hell I'm going? Oh my god, I feel so bad. Mom, I'm coming home, I'm not a runaway. Yes, mom, so I've come to tell you the news. I don't know why, I just feel like every time I read the dialogue, I just have to be like an English accent. Is that just me or no? Guys, I'm sorry. I'm come to tell you that I'm gonna leave home. I'm gonna leave home. Damn it, I can't do this anymore. I'm 10 years old and I'm grown-ass woman, okay? You take care of what? Yeah, I guess we live on a farm. You take care of the farm by yourself, okay, ma? All right, see you later. Bro, why is she dressed like that? She dressed like she like runs a farm. I mean, I guess like we do have a farm, somewhat. After learning how to catch Pokemon for literally the 169th time, I run into a wild Blipbug, added to the team, ended up naming it Big Brain due to Orbeetle's Pokedex description, and, well, due to the size of this man's noggin. I mean, I have a 5 head, but this man is rocking at least a 6 head, right? Like I said in the intro of the video, the run technically can't start until we evolve Blipbug into a Psychic type, so after some initial grinding, I decided to battle Hop. This fight was pretty tough with only a bug type, but luckily Hop decides to throw by going for leers and growls, earning me the win here, as well as getting me enough XP to evolve and to start the run officially. Let's go! The Nuzlocke has officially begun! Boom. Dottler is now on the layout. Oh, hell yeah, we're learning all the moves! After doing some evolving of my own and turning into Swagbrina at the clothing store with this new drip, we finally head to the wild area where I need to adjust the in-game clock so we can encounter a Ralts. This did take some time due to getting the necessary weather to pop up, but after a couple minutes of hunting, we ended up finding one. Where the hell is this man, Ralts? Bro, if we can steamroll with Ralts. Oh, there he is! There he is! Oh my god! Oh my god, we found him! Let's go! Try whistling. I can't do it. Let's do it, bro! We found Ralts! Alright, it has Trace. I kind of wish it would have had Synchronize. I'm not gonna lie. He has Teleport, right? Hold on, Ralts. Okay, no, he doesn't. He doesn't have Teleport. All right, good. Come on. Yo, let's go. We got the Ralts. All right, so we have our squad. It will be a Dottler and a Curlia by the time we hit level 20. Jean Grey is the Dark Phoenix, most powerful psychic in the X-Men movies. You know what? We'll name it Jean Grey. Jean Grey. Love it. After doing some grinding in the wild area, we head to Motostoke, meet the guy that I thought was a girl my first time playing this game, my B-bro. Meet the actual girl in the game that everyone sims for. and register for the gym challenge with the number 420, which we actually get complimented on how good it looks. Wonderful. You look sharp as a pin. And that 420 there, that really is the number for you. Ballin'. That's ballin'. You got it. You got it, bro. From here, we have our first Nuzlocke rival battle, which honestly was a complete wash and was too much of a massacre to show on YouTube per the guidelines of monetization. So please don't demonetize me, YouTube. After brutally defeating even more children along the way, we make it to the Galar Mine where we encounter and catch a Woobat. We get another psychic encounter. I forgot about Woobat. So think of like a psychic type name, you know, like something like we could do like Batdini. Boom, there we go. We got him. Elizabeth. Sold. I like Elizabeth. I like that. Done. While in the mine, we have the first fight with Bede, who at this point hasn't realized that I'm the one true psychic type trainer here. You're the gym challenger endorsed by the champion, aren't you? What a joke. I mean, I'm better than you, bro. I'm better than you. Like, no cap. No cap. Since all his Pokemon really know our psychic type moves, I'm able to pretty much easily sweep with Drain and Kiss Ralts and Struggle Bug Dottler. Oh, tickle? Okay. Yeah, you can tickle me. I'll laugh. It's cool. I'll laugh it off. What the hell does that do? Attack fell? Defense fell? That's fine. You're dead. All right, there we go. We beat Bede. You were a little harder than I thought. That's what she said, by the way.
That's what she said.
Before heading into Route 4, my chat graciously reminds me of the static Galarian Slowpoke encounter that we can get at the train station, as well as seeing the hot-headed, which some might call bratty, Clara. I head there in hopes of getting a future Galarian Slowbro, only we can't because I need to go to the Isle of Armor, and I don't include any Pokemon from the DLC as it was stated in the intro. This means Slowpoke will be a stage 1 Mon the entire run, so anticipating him being death fodder at some point, I name him Bent Spoon because that's what we're doing for every death. In Route 4, we have the option of catching an Eevee who happens to be 1% spawn rate in Sword version. But after a few minutes of hunting, we do find one. We obviously can't use Eevee until it evolves, but I'll be hoping to eventually get it to an Espeon via Friendship Evolution, which, by the way, Espeon is the best evolution and happens to be my favorite. Comment your favorite evolution down below if you made it to this far in the video, and comments are good for the algorithm. From here, we do a bit of grinding until my Pokemon are closer to the level cap and talk to Sonia, who, for some reason, has Milo's lead card? Have some explaining to do, Sonia? We proceed to challenge the gym, and let's just say it was a bit tougher than I thought. Yeah, you Yamper. You Yamper. You stupid sheep, go! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. As you can tell, I was raging pretty hard at this point. Why, you ask? Number 1, because I hate puzzles. And number 2, in the battle after this clip, I ended up losing a team member to a high roll acid. I know that has no direct correlation to my not being able to solve a children's puzzle, but just don't ask questions. Anyway, this gym ended up giving us the first death, as well as the first spoon bin. Here's a clip of that. Alright, anyway, this should one-shot, hopefully. Don't use acid. Oh god. Oh no. No, no. Thank you, Samurai, for renewing your membership. Should've known. I should've known. That was so dumb. He's so frail, and for some reason, I have this dumb motherfucker out here in front of the party. I don't know why the f I did that. Not thinking. I would've... Why the f did you not die, Bent Spoon? Per the rules of the Nuzlocke, because we lost our valiant comrade, Jean Grey, I will now bend this totally real spoon with nothing but the power of my mind to show you guys Psychic Pokemon will stand strong. Ready? Ready? Whoa, totally magic. No hands, guys. You saw that, right? After bending my first spoon, we fight Milo, who leads out with a level 19 Gossifleur, followed by a level 20 Eldegoss. During this fight, one of my viewers actually donated for me to use RNG to pick my moves for the next 10 minutes. I do donation incentives like these during most of my Nuzlocks to make it more fun for the viewers, so definitely come hang out in the streams and say hi sometime. Back to the battle. The Gossifleur went down with hardly a fight here, but I do forget to Dynamax the first turn with Eldegoss, so we'll show this fight in real time. It did nothing, bro. What are you gonna do? I'm probably best to stay out with this man, I think. I don't really, yeah, because Max Overgrowth. Nope. Nope, not doing that. Not doing that. We're not doing that. Go, big brain. All right. My move is move number 1. Struggle Bug. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what we need right there. We're Dynamaxing. We're Dynamaxing. Let's go. We're getting big, boys. We're getting big. That's fine. Yeah, we can eat. Oh my god, that did more than I thought it would. You need to like hurry up and de-Dynamax. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We're actually fine. Oh, I meant to. Oh no, I forgot I had to roll. Let's see what it was. I might have cheated. I cheated. I cheated. I forgot I had to roll. What is my second move? I don't even remember what my second move was. After taking out his Eldegoss, we earn the first badge and can finally get out of this train wreck of a gym. From here, we have unlocked another wild area encounter, so I considered getting another Ralts in a different area, but I thought it would be more fair to use up other encounters first before finding another Ralts. I decided to get the Den Esper encounter, easily catch it, and give it the name Salem after the cat from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. We then move to Route 5 where a Wobbuffet ends up stalling me for a good 20 minutes. Needless to say, even after wasting all that time and balls, we didn't end up catching it. From here on out, every Wobbuffet that we encounter, guys, and any Nuzlocke that we do, and any Pokemon gameplay that we do, we are going to murder these pricks. Wobbuffets are a whole bunch of pricks. Let it be known to the world. Spread it. Guys, at this point in the video, if you haven't already, comment down below, Wobbuffet is a prick. If you made it to this point in the video, comment down below, Wobbuffet is a prick. During the rival fight with Hop, we were forced to play the RNG game again due to a donation. I don't know why I do these things myself. I gotta stop. I end up losing a second team member here, so you can say this run is going very smoothly. Dude, that does nothing! Come on, kill. Please kill. Dude, for real? All right, we get confusion off though. Come on, hit yourself and kill yourself. Nope, that would be asking way too much. All right, boom. Confusion, you're dead. Bye. Watch him kill himself now. No, he didn't. That's so annoying, dude. He keeps stealing my berry, and he killed Spoon. Bruh, he killed Spoon. He killed Bent Spoon. All right, we gotta kill another Spoon in honor of Spoon. It's, by the way, a completely different Spoon. Totally not the same one you guys saw. I bent the other one. With my mind, like I'm about to do now. So fast. It was so fast, you guys. Like I bent my Spoon with my mind. It was so wild. So there we go. We bent another Spoon. With another Spoon bent, as well as Bent Spoon following his destiny and owning up to his name, we deliver Hop the L and move on to the next city, which, you know, happens to be where the woman of every man's dream lives, Nessa. Like, sheesh, dude, look at her. Moving on. I decided it's best to do some grinding before attempting to take on her gym, because it would be wisest to level up to the level cap, right? Well, maybe that part is wise, but I guess I forgot to not lose a team member while grinding. I will see to that Victoria's treat with the respect and dignity she deserves. I respect and apologize. Yeah, 3 deaths in 1 stream. Think it was probably best to end the stream before I lose another Pokemon. I hurry and level everyone up to the level cap, as well as evolve Woobat into Swoobat, and actually manage to get Eevee to love me enough to evolve into an Espeon. Things are starting to look up. I know Nessa's team is going to be a pain to deal with, especially the fact that 2 of her Pokemon have Bite, and the Dreadnought is pretty tanky. My plan A is to use Sand Attack / Charm with Espeon while it holds the Absorb Bulb to increase its special attack when hit by water type attacks. The gym trainers themselves are easily dealt with, and the puzzle, well, we're just not going to talk about it. For the fight with Nessa, I decide to lead out with Esper against her Goldeen, and damn those legs, girl! Sorry, where was I? My bad. Oh right, her Goldfish goes down easily, along with her Arrokuda. When Dreadnought comes in, I decide to sack off Esper so I can get a clean switch into Espeon for the kill. Rip Esper, you were a good teammate and you did exactly what you had to do. With Espeon now on the field, Dreadnought ends up being a 2-hit KO with Max Mindstorm, and I've officially cleared the second gym. Now that I have 2 badges, it's time to head to the wild area for another encounter, which happens to be a teleporting Xatu, so never mind. After having dinner with Dad Bod Rose, we deliver Bede his second loss, as well as run into good old Team Simp. I think they must have been offended by what I said, because I get double teamed straight away by their Dart types and actually end up losing the run here. That was a crit, bro. Like, really? Why do I always get crit? I'm gonna die. We might not make it out of this fight. Stop critting me, you
curse word.
Oh my. Oh, now you go for double kick? Now you go for something useful? Great, now to watch 3 hours of cutscenes again. By the way, if you haven't already, drop a like on the video because it does help with the algorithm and it would be much appreciated with all the time going into this run. Okay, back to the video. So to spare you the details of redoing literally everything you just watched, we'll pick back up with a quick team recap and the rematch against the Team Simp Jerks. So this is our new team. We had a few mishaps where I lost Esper, so that's why there's 7 spoons bent, and we also missed catching Wobbuffet again because Wobbuffet was a chode, and he's a prick, bro. Wobbuffet is a prick. This time, I have Kirlia and Dottler who give their dart types a much better matchup, so this lands me the dub here. After making our way out of the mine, we catch a Hatenna who we name Sorting Hat and proceed to the gym after doing a bit of grinding. I should mention that during the grinding session, there was a Marnie fight that came out of nowhere, and I was forced to sack off our Swoobat, aka Elizabeth. Kabu's team is very intimidating without an extra flying type mon, but at this point I've evolved Natu into Xatu, so I'm hoping for the best. He leads out with Ninetales and, of course, gets a burn off here with Ember. Since I don't want to be put on a timer, my best decision was to swap into Hatenna and go for aromatherapy. I do end up having to sack off my Sorting Hat due to being trapped by Fire Spin, which will definitely hurt for future Team Yell fights or the one with Pierce. I decide to stop messing around and go into Espeon, who was able to take out Ninetales with 2 Psybeams. Arcanine, though, is a slightly different story due to it being a 3-shot, as well as it now being faster than me after going for agility. Bite. Couldn't really... Love to see it! Love to see it! After getting revenge on his Arcanine with Kirlia, last up is Centiskorch. I need a clean swap into Xatu. And I need you. Gotta be big brain. Gotta be big brain. We can set up a Reflect maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I'm mad at RNG. Well, bro. Hopefully we outspeed. We're down in speed, so, you know, our natures are kind of ass for this. But we gotta do what we gotta do. All right, we do outspeed, that's good. 2-hit KO. We might be able to win this. Oh, he max Flutterby? Okay, we're good. After Kabu, for some reason, goes for max Flutterby, I can tell his fight is over. Now that we have our fire badge, it's time to go to the wild area for another encounter. I decide to hunt for Baltoy, as Claydol will be super helpful for this run. On the way to Stow-N-Side, we also level up Kirlia enough to evolve into a Gardevoir, but this doesn't end up a long-lasting team because I inevitably white out again to Hops Cramorant here. I really need to start using documentation on this run. After some rage quitting and grinding my way back through this hellish run, I now have a better looking team to handle anything Hops can dish out. For this run, I do manage to even catch Wobbuffet and eventually sack him off. His name obviously had to be Prick with 3 C's because that's how much of a prick he is. We also lose Espeon and Esper along the way. Anyway, for the rematch with Hop, things go much more smoothly this time. I lead him with 4 Eyes, who was able to set up Tailwind after getting off a bit of damage. After a bit of more setup from Big Brain, / swapping back and forth due to Parahacks, Gardevoir eventually takes down this stupid Pelican. From here, Hop's team is no match for my new team, which, by the way, is actually jacked, and we take the W. After doing some grinding in the wild, we walk through the doors of the next gym, which happens to be the fighting type in Sword. Finally, a gym that I can sweep super easily. Like the genius that I am, I lead in with Big Brain to set up Reflect and swap into Gardevoir so she can sweep without fear of getting KO'd. Big Brain is also holding Light Clay, so Reflect should stay up for additional turns. Ooh, it might go for Bullet Punch. Either that or Night Slash, or if it wants to be really weird, it can go for Workup. It's gonna die. This one hit all day, every day. Yeah. Gardevoir is such a lifesaver in this Nuzlocke just because of the dual typing. Dazzling Gleam, I'm gonna dazzle myself all over you. Okay, so I'm actually surprised that we outsped every one of your Pokemon so far. I'm gonna see if he goes for Max Strike. Max Strike, that's what it's called, by the way, the move that I was talking about earlier. I think he's probably gonna go for Max Strike and then lower my speed. But honestly, I'm not worried about it. I doubt he's gonna be able to 2-shot me. Okay, he does go for Max Darkness. So we're good. We should, yeah, we eat that up, especially with Reflect up. Okay, guys, 4th badge is ours. Not yet, not officially. We have to click the move, and then we beat B. After defeating B, we now have our 4th gym badge and make our way to the Glimwood Tangle to catch an NDDD who we named Devimon. After taking some acting lessons, or something like that, from Opal, we get the chance to challenge her. I should mention Voodoo was over the level cap during this fight, but when we stepped foot into the gym, he was level 38, and I used a soft level cap anyway, but that doesn't matter. For the lead into the fight, you see me go out to Big Brain to set up Light Screen, and then click Psychic, which takes out Leezing with one hit. I should mention that I'm not playing around with these stupid questions that she asked, so honestly, I googled them all. But anyway, since Big Brain is poisoned, I swap into Voodoo, who tanks a crit crunch, and is able to take out Mawile with just one Earth Power. Since Voodoo is pretty tanky, I set up Nasty Plot for her Togekiss, and then I'm able to take it down with only 2 extra sensories here. Last but not least is her Alcremie, which was an annoying Pokemon to fight. I made the swap into Jimbre, who can trade blows with Alcremie fairly easily. It does take a bit to take it down, but after stalling its G-Max and finally delivering the finishing blow to this thick cake, we defeat Opal, as well as claim our 5th badge. We then get teleported to Hammerlock, where Opal gets turned on, I think, by Bede wearing pink. Perv alert? We then go to the wild area where I encounter another Ralts to have a future Gallade on the squad. Although, unfortunately, I can't get a Dawnstone until after we get the Rotom bite capable of riding on water. Either way, we do get a second Ralts on the squad, who I named Professor X. After we catch our newest team member, I defeat Hop for like the 20th time this run, and progress to catch an Inkay, which can be found on Route 7, or Inkay as I like to call them. We actually get lucky enough and manage to find a contrary one as our encounter, and we name it Size Squidward. Evolving Inkay into Malamar requires me to turn my switch upside down, so here's a clip of that. Okay, so this next part I had to do off cam. I have to evolve Inkay now into the Malamar, so hopefully this will work. You're apparently supposed to hold your device upside down, right? Yes, okay, beautiful. And look, yo, it's even, oh, it was the right way. Can I flip it up yet? I feel like if I flip it up, something bad will happen. I'm gonna keep it here. All right, beautiful. So there we go. We have a Malamar. Our Size Squidward evolved into a Malamar. Beautiful, contrary Malamar. After tearing our way through Route 7 and 8, and grabbing the TM for Brick Break along the way, which will be clutch for when we get a Gallade, we make it to Sirchester City. For the gym battle with Gordy, I decided to lead in with Size Squidward the Malamar in hopes of getting some contrary superpower buffs up. Anticipating the Shell Smash, I knew we'd be able to kill here as we'll be +1 in stats. However, Razor Shell did do a bit more damage than I'd hoped. Out of fear of the old saying, don't fuckle with the shuckle, I swapped Malamar out with Claydol to try and set up for a Cosmic Power and Nasty Plot sweep. Shuckle does have Struggle Bug, which doesn't deal a great amount of damage, but in return, it lowers my special attack, so I have to settle for a +3 special attack before I end up taking it down. Up next are his Stonjourner and Colossal, who are no threat at all due to them being taken out with 1 hit each. I think as long as I can one-shot his Colossal, we're good. Because I don't think he can one-shot me. He doesn't have anything that's super effective on me. I think we Dynamax and go for a Max Quake here. Yeah, he outspeeds me, which is fine. We kind of figured that. I know I can live a hit. I don't know why I'm stressing about it. He's gonna go for his fire type attack. Yeah, I think I'm good, bro. Like, I'm plus, I have 1 defense boost up. He's gonna go for a Max Flare. Oh, yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we're good. We eat that. And then I'm gonna get a special defense buff here, even if he does. It should take him down. Like, realistically, we're +2.5 in special attack. This should take him down. It's quad effective. Let's go, baby! Yeah! After brutally handing Gordy an L and seeing this man legit want to crawl into a hole and die, we refer him to a psychiatrist and then meet up with Hop and Sonia for dinner and a swim. Hop, of course, wants to battle, so I reluctantly accept. Unfortunately, during this fight, I do end up losing 4 Eyes to Xatu and Big Brain to Brutal Swing / knockoff from his Rillaboom. We are able to eventually overpower his overpowered Rillaboom and get the dub here, but at what cost? I mean, I lost the setup bond and my flying type advantage. Before fighting Marnie, I'm able to evolve our second Kirlia into a Gallade after getting the Water Rotom bike, and I'm now able to go to the Lake of Outrage. Unfortunately, I couldn't catch the Espeon encounter yet because it was too high of a level for me. After making our way to Spikemouth, Marnie sneaks us in around back, but in return wants to battle. This is honestly fine, as her Pokemon really can't do anything to me now that I have fighting and fairy coverage. Needless to say, this fight went very smoothly. The fight with her brother Piers, however, was a little different. He leads in with Scrafty, who gets outsped in one shot by Dazzling Gleam. I was a little surprised here when he sent out Obsidian, and I may have lost another team member. Okay, he pulled a 180 on me and already sent out his Obsidian. I didn't know he was already gonna go with Obsidian. Okay then, you have Obstruct, Throat Chop, Counter, and Shadow Claw. I might be good to Saiyan. I might be good to Saiyan, actually. I'm a Saiyan. Obstruct, I figured that was gonna happen. Pierce sent out his brother, he really did, bro. Dude, whew. We should be good. Yeah, it's not going to be a one-shot. He's probably going to heal here, actually. I don't know if he's going to heal here or not.
Nope.
Shadow Claw, don't crit, don't crit, don't crit. It's a crit. Every goddamn time. Every goddamn time it's a crit. After a bit of cursing out a children's game, Sai Squidward comes in and is able to defeat his Obstagoon with 2 superpowers, and gets an additional attack buff due to Obstagoon going for Obstruct. Contrary really is a busted ability for this run. From here, Malamar sweeps Pierce's team, and I now have 7 badges. Oh, and I also broke my spoon here, so I truly am the most powerful Psychic type in the world, though. Up next is Raihon, who we have the perfect team for. Seeing as how this is a doubles match, I lead with Voodoo and Sai Squidward in hopes of getting some damage / buffs with superpower, as well as setting up Cosmic Power nasty plots with Voodoo. After 2 superpowers, Flygon goes down, which I was most terrified of due to it knowing Crunch, and critted me. Every time, man, I swear I hate RNG. Regardless, Raihon's team was very easily dealt with due to all my buffs. Your PS5 Dragon! So his Duraludon does outspeed me, which is kind of bad. I could have figured as much. But we're +1 in defense and special defense. We're +2 in attack. Special attack, rather. Hopefully we can... I Dynamax, right? Okay. I was like, bro, I Dynamax, right? Thank God. Okay. 90 to 47. So with my Shell Bell kicking in here, we should be able to live another hit. Bruh. Wow, we one-shot him? Alright, we got it. We got it, let's go. Easy. Now that I have 8 gym badges, we can encounter Espeon and catch it, as well as grab a Galarian Mr. Mime in Route 10 for a future Mr. Rhyme on the squad, who we named Psycookie 2 and Dark Magician respectively. Espeon is still over the level cap, so we won't be able to use it until after the fight with Raihon in the Winden tournament. Speaking of Winden, this is it. We finally made it, and we're getting closer to beating this run. After buying some EV boosting items, the first battle on the list is Marnie. In this battle, I lead Mr. Rhyme to set up with Reflect and then make the swap into Hatterene to easily finish off her nasty plotting Liepard. After her Toxicroak poisons me with Toxic, it gets one-shotted by Psychic, leaving Hatterene able to deal with one more Pokemon, which is Scrafty, who gets one-shot with Dazzling Gleam. From here, I make the swap into Sai Squidward to deal with Marpico. Marpico does outspeed and attacks with 2 Torments for some reason, leaving me able to take it out with Superpower. Last up is her Gigantamax Pokemon, Grimmsnarl. For some reason, I did click Max Knuckle here and forgot that Contrary would actually lower my attack, but after using 2 Max Rock Falls and I guess getting a high roll, we barely make it out alive with the full squad and claim the first match of the Winden tournament as a victory. The next round of the tournament features our rival Hop. The strategy here is very similar to Marnie. I lead with Dark Magician or Mr. Ryan to set up with Reflect, then make the swap out to Sai Squidward, who is able to sweep with Superpower strats, as well as somehow avoiding Parahacks from Double's Body Slams. Thank Arceus. Next up is Snorlax, who gets O-code easily. Pinturchin does hang on by a thread and tries to set up using Curse. Don't bother cause you're dead. Oh wait, never mind, Trainer's Heal, so now you're dead. I was a little afraid of dealing with this Corviknight, but at this point, Sai Squidward's attack is through the roof, and I have Rock Slide coming in clutch with a flinch, so it ends up being a 2-shot without any issues. Last up is Rillaboom, who Hop Dynamaxes, so I decide to hold nothing back and Dynamax as well. Sai Squidward easily eats up a Max Darkness from Rillaboom and clutches our second victory with just 1 overpowered Max Mindstorm. Low-key, I feel bad for Hop after this fight. Like, you can actually tell the frustration in this man's body language. Before we can continue the tournament, Leon has actually gone missing with Dad Bod Rose, and we are forced to play hide and seek with a grown man, as well as watch Pierce perform a concert before heading to Rose Tower. Inside the tower, we are met with grunt fights that don't really amount to anything before we fight Aliana, the crazy blonde in this game, I guess. What is up with you, girl? Okay then. What did I do to piss you off? Good lord. Oleana leads out with a trolley double teaming / willow-wisping Frostlass, who does become a 2-hit KO with Night Slash and almost causes me to lose Gallade. Holy f. I think I lose, because I'm gonna get hurt by the burn here, aren't I? Oh, that level up might be clutch. Oh no. Let's go. That level up literally just saved Professor X. The man lived on 1. The man is a legend. Comment Professor X is a legend down below if you made it to this point in the video. Holy crap. Thank Arceus I leveled up there. Obviously, I had to switch out here, so I go to Dark Magician, who sets up Reflect, and get some decent damage off of Serena before I swap out to Sai Squidward, who does get crit, but manages to finish her off. Next is her Milotic, who goes down to 2 superpowers. Her Salazzle did almost kill me here, but I decided to be risky and finish it off with a Rock Slide before making the swap into Voodoo for her Garbodor. Voodoo is easily able to tank her first attack and finishes Garbodor off with 2 Max Quakes, earning me the dub against Oleana. Yeah, 2 shot. But we'll definitely live another hit from her, regardless of what she decides to whip out. Hey, Oleana, done. Let's go, baby. Meanwhile, on the top of Rose Tower, things are kind of getting sussy between the chairman and the champion, but they assure us that adults are talking and we children should just be quiet or something like that. The next day, the tournament continues with a battle against our other rival, Bede, who has now taken over the position of gym leader for Opal. Yeah, remember that whole weirdness? Bede leads in with Mawile, so the obvious choice for my lead is Voodoo, who is able to wreck his entire team after setting up Cosmic Power and Nasty Plot. I also have Shell Bell on Voodoo to help it recover HP with each attack it lands. The last Pokemon on Bede's team is Hatterene, whose Gmax will automatically confuse me. That's awesome. This was a potential annoyance to deal with, but Voodoo was able to actually break through RNG, as well as clutch the victory here. Nice, Voodoo, way to go through. I was being so risky there. There we go, we defeated Bede, let's go! Next up is the fight with our bae, Nessa. Dude, those legs, I still can't get over it. Anyway, Nessa leads with Golisopod, who doesn't actually land first impression and goes for Shadow Claw. Very surprising, to be honest. Mr. Rhyme is able to get it to yellow with Freeze Dry and forces a swap into Sea King. After getting hit with Mega Horn and landing a Freeze Dry, I swap out to Devimon, our NDDD, who tanks the Mega Horn and is able to set up Psychic Terrain to deal with any priority moves. Sea King, being a dumb NPC, clicks Aqua Ring, and I'm able to KO it here with Psychic. Her Golisopod now comes back onto the field, but can't go for first impression due to the Psychic Terrain, letting Devimon take it out as well. For her Barraskewda, I swap out to Malamar, who tanks a Throat Chop and Liquidation, allowing me to start setting up a Superpower for a sweep. After KOing it, I decided to go ahead and Dynamax against her Pelipper to set up Stand using Max Rockfall and to get rid of the water so Dreadnought won't outspeed me, or so I thought, but it actually outspeeds either way. However, I am able to tank its G-Max move and land a Max Mindstorm here. In theory, if that was its most powerful attack, I should be good to eat up another hit. Not stab. Okay, yeah, we're good. Woo, bruh. That was wild. After barely surviving its second attack, I take down Dreadnought and claim a 4th victory in this tournament. The next fight is with B, whose fighting types honestly just kinda got murdered by Voodoo or Claydol after it set up with Nasty Plots and Cosmic Powers. To save time, I'll just show each death here instead of the step-by-step plays. I'm surprised we haven't got para-hacked, bro. Why did I say that? We're gonna get para-hacked right now, watch. Watch. We didn't get, bro, that entire time we didn't get para-hacked? Is my luck turning around?
Nope.
The semi-final match is with Raihon, who this time isn't a double battle. He also has a variety of weather moves on his side, as well as Yawn, Solar Beam, and Drought on Turkle, which is kind of busted, bro. I decided to not bother setting up and click Earth Power, which will be a 2-hit KO, but on the bright side, I did get him to use his healing item. That's actually fine. Fine with that. Go ahead, waste your full restore on this Pokemon, who's gonna die anyway. Now, you wouldn't pro play me by swapping out to Flygon with Levitate, would you? No, you wouldn't. Okay, good. Bruh. Imagine. For Goodra, I anticipate a Rain Dance setup, allowing me to get a clean swap into Mr. Rhyme. His serves do a bit more damage than I'd hope, but Mr. Rhyme is able to take 2 of them, as well as finish off Goodra with Sucker Punch after landing 2 Freeze Dries. His Turtonator could be very annoying to deal with since it has Shell Trap, so my best option was to swap into Malamar. I thought it would be a 2-hit KO with Superpower and Rock Slide, but my calcs were a tad off, or I got a low roll here. Unfortunately, we are hit by his Shell Trap, but ultimately take it down with 1 more attack. Flygon comes in next and takes the Superpower after setting up Sand, but Malamar also has his defenses high enough now to tank an EQ, as well as deliver a finishing blow to Flygon the next turn. When his last Pokemon, Duraludon, aka PS5 Dragon, comes onto the field, I decide it's time to sack off Devimon so that way I can get a clean swap into my Dynamax Pokemon, Voodoo. After stalling him with a Max Guard and landing a Max Quake, Duraludon's G-Max is over, and so is this match. Yeah, I figured this fight would be a little bit tougher. We're good, though. Sucks, though, because now Voodoo's, like, right at the level cap for the next... I think Rose is level 57. Yeah, Rose is level 57, so that kind of sucks. You're already, like, at the level cap. But, yo, we beat Raihon. I'll take it. We now have the chance to fight Champion Leon, or so you would think, but the darkest day is approaching, and now we're forced to go to the Slumbering World where we can recruit the best doggos to help us in our fight against evil. We also have the option of catching Munna or another Orbeetle, who does happen to be our encounter here. Since I haven't really been playing by species or dupes on this run, I thought it was more fair to just catch Orbeetle again, name it Bigger Brain, and use it as a sack-off mon if need be. I've also added the Espeon we caught earlier in the Lake of Outrage to the team since it's now under the level cap. After getting the Rusted Sword and Shield and grabbing the team for Fire Punch, we now find ourselves at the power plant and in a fight against Dadbod Rose. I lead in with Bigger Brain, who sets up Reflect and gets absolutely murdered by a crit Mega Horn. Big Brain, damn it, dude. I mean, we gotta bend another spoon in honor of our fallen comrade. With this, at least I can now freely swap into Professor X, who's also rocking Fire Punch and easily one-shots Escavalier. For Berserker, I stay in and kill with 2 Brick Breaks, but also get my defenses harshly lowered in the process thanks to a Screech. When Ferrothorn comes in, I hit it with Fire Punch anticipating a kill, but that's probably too much to ask, so now with my defenses harshly lowered, I swap out to Psycookie 2 to finish it off. With Klinklang on the field, I decide my best bet is to go into Squidward and set up with Superpower Contrary strats. After taking it out with just 2 attacks, we now have to deal with his G-Max Caparajah. Please outspeed. Okay, good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, don't crit me, don't crit me. Oh, he doesn't even go for a stab move? You dumbass. We're good. We're good. Instead of Dynamaxing on my own, I thought it would just be better to hit it with a Superpower, and boom! Victory is mine. With Rose out of the way, we're now free to watch Leon, the quote champion, end quote, try and capture a legendary with just a Pokeball. This goes as well as to be expected, and we're now forced to clean up his mess by taking on Eternatus with our Sorting Hat, aka Hatterene. Sorting Hat gets super lucky in this fight because Eternatus keeps spamming Dragon type moves, and like, bruh, those don't affect me. We're a Fairy type. This might be the hack. This might be the hack. Lead him with a Fairy type, because it's apparently too dumb to realize that Dragon type moves don't affect me, bro. Alright, that was easy. Now the question is, when you Eternamax, do you just become a million times brighter and stop continuing to go for Dragon type moves on a Fairy type, or like, what's gonna happen? After we take it out, it of course transforms into Eternamax Eternatus, and we are joined by the best doggos to take it out as a team, or maybe not. Max, oh, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I knew you would do that. You
curse words are bad.
Damn it. That's a big loss, dude. That is a big loss. From here, I decide my best bet in this fight is Squidward, as he can tank hits pretty well, and Eternatus also decides to now go for Hop. Now you decide to go for Hop. Eternatus, really? Now? Of all times? Anyway, after beating it and catching, but not using, the Pokemon that brought about the darkest day, we're finally able to battle Leon for his champion title. This did take some grinding to level up the squad adequately, and you'll also notice that Psy Squidward is 1 level above the cap. This wasn't intentional and came from me using an extra experience candy, plus I play with a soft cap anyway, so I will be using it in the final fight. Also, I've never noticed how often Leon says the word champion in this game, but damn, it's a lot. Like, bro, we get it, you're the champion, but stop announcing it after every sentence, dude. Anyway, for this fight, I had to do some planning and was hoping for RNG to be on my side. He leads with his typical Aegis Slash, and my best bet in this fight was to go for Mr. Rime in hopes of getting Reflect and Light Screen up to deal with his team's mixed attacks. With Mr. Rime barely holding on to life after setting up, I make the swap to Gallade, who does unfortunately get an attack drop from Team Shield, making Aegis Slash be a 2-hit KO. Leon's Dragapult is also able to outspeed Gallade and takes it down. At this point, I decide my best play is Psy Squidward since he can take a Shadow Ball and can one-shot Dragapult with Foul Play. For Haxorus, the game plan is to spam Superpower and hope I don't get crit by Outrage. Luckily, RNG is in my favor here as my defenses are high, my Berry Pop's healing me up, and I'm able to take down his Haxorus with just 2 attacks. Next up is Mr. Rime, who goes down to 1 foul play. His Inteleon, who I thought might be able to take me out, actually throws here and goes for Tearful Look, making my attack rise again. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. That was very nice of you, bro. Alright, you're dead. Yo, that man just threw. I think he just straight up threw with Tearful Look. With his team dwindling down, the last obstacle in this run is his Gigantamax Charizard. We can do this. Let's go. Let's go! If this is a premiere, get the hype in the premiere, in the chat, in the premiere. If it's not a premiere, then this was probably not even edited in. But bro, if this is a premiere, hype in the chat. Whoa, dono for the good luck thing. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm kidding. But thank you for the dono. If there was a dono, I don't know, bro. All right, anyway. Yo, let's go, dude. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Malamar. You can survive a hit. You just have to survive 1 hit, bro. That's all I'm asking. Maybe Assault Vest. Well, no, because if I was Assault Vested, I would be, like, really close to dying either way. So I think this is probably, I think the Berry was probably the way to go with him. Aguav Betty. Max, oh, you're for the Grass type attack. Well, we're definitely living that. Okay. Interesting choice, my dude. Why would you do that? Because that heals me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go, dude. Let's go. We beat Sword and Shield Hardcore Nuzlocke, Psychic types only. The run that I thought was impossible, dude. I literally had to restart this run like 5 times, I think. So I think it's like 5 times at this point. We have officially become the champion, guys. Comment down below. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. You're the champion. We're the champion. This man that was champion all over the place. He can't ever claim that title again because your boy is the champion. Thank you for the greatest battle I've ever had. Likewise, buddy. Likewise. With that battle out of the way, we have officially beaten a Pokemon Sword Hardcore Nuzlocke only using Psychic types. This was actually my first hardcore mono-type Nuzlocke, so if you'd like to see more, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Also, feel free to let me know what you thought of the video, whether it be good or bad feedback. Every type of feedback is accepted. And if you think you can beat this run easier than I did, definitely let me know as well. Remember to drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new for more Pokemon content. Once again, my name is Lee, aka MajorLeeGaming, and I will see you next time.